Guys, welcome back to another vlog. This is a weekend vlog. I'm gonna say it's a weekend. Sorry, my cat was just being so cute. I wish I could just like quickly flip it. It's Friday. I've got a gig tonight. It's at the Piccadilly Cinema, which is going to be fun. There's a whole bunch of local artists that have put together some movies, and so they're screening that, and there's a couple of comedians on in between, so why not? I'll be there. And then tomorrow is going to be, in the morning I'm recording a podcast with Ape Mania. Now if you don't know what Ape Mania is, look it up. Look it up. It's basically an entire podcast dedicated to the ape species. Maybe I should do some research. Maybe I should be looking up my favorite ape, different apes. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to talk about Rafiki. Although the Rafiki in real life, like that style of baboon, why am I talking about monkeys now? Anyway, that style of monkey, baboon, whatever it is, kind of creeps me out a bit. Like they're just so vibrant. And then the big thing for tomorrow is I'm going to a drum and bass festival, which that might not sound like, I feel like I've got spider webs on my face, why? That might not sound like anything to your normal person, but as a 38-year-old, going to a drum and bass festival, so Pendulum are headlining, and so back in the day, many years ago, I used to always go to raves, love a good rave. Was kind of around when Pendulum first started, yeah. Anyway, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go, I wanna check out Pendulum, it's been a while. And now the day has come. Well, tomorrow's the day. And I am getting a little bit nervous. Yes, I am, because what do you wear? What do you wear to any of this anymore? I don't know. Do you know? Because I was like, oh, I found a pair of denim shorts and I was just gonna wear a t-shirt and some sneaks, and I was like, cool. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, I look like I'm doing school pickup. And then I googled festival wear, you know. People are just wearing like just really minimalistic stuff, and I will not be doing that. Oh, to be young again. Anyway, I'm hoping it'll be good. Do you know what? It was really funny because like booking the tickets for this festival thing. It's called Our Sound, by the way. I keep saying festival, which is making me feel even older. But basically when I booked, I was like, should I not? And then something happened. I was like, you know what? I am an adult. I'm a proper adult now, which means that when I go to these places, I can just leave whenever I want. Like if I get there, bless you, when I get there and I hate it, I can walk straight back out, catch an Uber and go home. I feel like when I was younger, the prices of these kind of like music festivals and stuff like that would cost so much more. So you felt like you had to stay around, like you had to stick it out the whole way to kind of get your money's worth or whatever. So that feels kind of nice. I'm like, we can just leave. By me, I can just leave. I'm going with some friends, and so my friend Carly and I used to go to raves all the time. In fact, we met on a little app. It wasn't even an app, it was a website called MySpace. Yeah. Yep, that's when we met. We met on MySpace, and we're like, hey, are you going to this rave? And I was like, yeah. And we were like, let's meet up. That's how we met. So tomorrow will be Nona's big day. I was like joking around with another friend. We were saying, what is on my face? We were saying I should bring a deck chair. I should bring a deck chair and just set it up and be like, anyway, let's do this vlog. This is my weekend. Today is Friday. Tonight is gig time. Let's do it. Anyway, today is Friday. I think I finished my Christmas shopping. It's like the 6th of December and I think I'm done, which is like completely unheard of. But anyway, I did some last minute kind of little gift things and I was at the Maya Centre and I happened to be browsing through like the actual Christmas section and I found these really cute baubles. They're so ridiculous, but they're super fun. So I thought I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna have to like repack these. It's a little cocktail. So I was like, you know what, that's really cute. It says cranberry, but I'm gonna pretend that it's a Aperol Spritz. And the other one, which is like adorable. Now, if this does not speak to my soul, I don't know what does. Look at that. It's a little espresso martini bauble. And it's got the beans. I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. This is happening. I just thought that was so adorable. So I was like, in the tree you go. Well, I just parked my car. We're in North Adelaide. And since it's at the Piccadilly, I've had to park like 10,000 meters away. I don't even know what that is. Is that? It's far, okay? I had to park really, really far. And it's hot, but that's okay. It is what it is. And also, good news, I got heaps of like green lights on the way here. It's gonna be a good night, baby. It's gonna be a good night. Whenever I get green lights all the way to a gig, I'm like, yeah, buddy, it's happening. I was a bit worried because the cricket's on and that's probably why there's fuck all car parks. I don't secretly hate. I'm not a fan of the cricket goers as much as I am the footy, which is, I know it sounds crazy, but it's because when I was a dancer, the footy crowd that would come in was weirdly more civilized than the cricket crowd. And they would actually spend money and take you for dances and like do all of that kind of stuff. But the cricket crowd were more feral and stingy as fuck. Sorry if you're a cricket goer, but go spend your money at a strip club, do it. I don't know how we got onto that. Anyway, yeah. It's gig time, let's do it. Love that for me, just as I start filming. Kitty. Hello. Wish me. So no one's here. I can't find the organizer. I don't know what's happening. So I thought I'd take this time to show you guys this cinema. I adore this cinema. It is so beautiful and Art Deco. Look at these windows. I can't. And then you go up there and the cinema doors are up there and look at this chandelier. Oh, you beautiful cinema. Love. It's a bit shiny. Well, we made it.
I gotta ask you not to talk during the movie.
I'm just filming at the cinema. And I'll tell you another thing.
You're one of those Zoomer kids that's never been to a movie because of COVID and then they come out and they're just on their phone the whole time.
What am I, a Zoomer kid? Alright, I'm gonna flip it so you guys can see. Alright, we got the big fuck off screen in front of us. Let me film around. And here's the funniest man alive.
Fucking go!
He's the funniest man.
Play the movie. Play the movie.
Before I started working at the shelter, I went from being a dog's worst enemy to being their best friend, right? That's the natural progression of that. It's great. And what Posty was a hard job. Posty was a long hours, early starts. I
can remember the time I did Bisfeld on the night that Lindsay Webb was featuring, and I think they wanted to murder me.
Well, back from the gig, I've made myself a little toasty sandwich. No, can you see it? Do you know what? That gig was actually super cute, super fun. The projector ended up breaking in the one cinema, so everyone had to get up and go to the other cinema. Jacob was on first, smashed it, really set the scene for the comedian / movie kind of setup. And yeah, I just thought the audience was really nice, quite engaging, given like, you know, you don't usually see a comedian at the cinema. I'm quite a raunchy comedian, so I get a bit nervous when I'm not in a comedy club doing comedy. I feel like in a comedy club anything goes and people are like, yeah, whatever. But once you're outside of the club, you're a bit like, what is it that you like? But they were great. They loved it. So it was like local filmmakers submit their movies, short films. So it was like 2 short films, comedian, 2 short films, comedian. It was really cool. I think it's like quite important to provide a platform for local filmmakers to be able to, because like where else are they gonna show their stuff? It's so different to any kind of live performance. Like I can put on a comedy set in that corner there, which I often do, but like, do you know what I mean? But with filmmaking, you need like a whole cinema. All in all, good night. Quite happy with that. I just needed some food in my belly. I was watching some of these short films and I was like, just feeling a bit hungry. Also, like if I go to bed with an empty stomach, I feel I never have a good sleep. Like I'm like, sit there going, all I do is think about it. So this way, it's done. So hopefully, good night's sleep. Oh my god, she's been so cute. Hang on. Are you making biscuits? Yeah, make those biscuits, baby. Tomorrow, let's have some more adventures. Alright, good night. Good morning. It is Saturday. I say morning, but it's like, no, it is. It's like almost 11 or something. No, it's 10 past 11. I just came from a beautiful brunch with my beautiful man, and now it's time to record a podcast about apes. That's my life right now. That is my life, and I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. So I've just got to the studio. I'm gonna head in, and then later it's drum and bass time. Yeah, it is. I'm actually picking my friend up, and then we're gonna have some drinks back at mine before we make it out there. Thank fuck today is less humid. I just can't deal with the humidity. Give me a 40-degree dry heat over like 29 and humid. Good.
Let's do it. This is the best part. Yeah.
I forgot to check what buttons I have with it.
Welcome to Ape Mania, the only podcast by apes, for apes, about apes. My name is Jacob Jackman. With me, as always, my fellow host, Dylan Cooper.
Hey. Oh yeah, alright.
This is a new thing I'm doing.
What's that?
And we have a special guest in the studio today.
Hello.
Nona.
Hello, thank you so much. That character, the Jessica Rabbit
Yeah.
character, that really, I think, changed my trajectory in life.
In a
Tony
good way.
Because I saw that and I was like, you're right, I was like way too young to be watching that, and I was like, I want to be that.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think it was a positive effect or a negative effect on your life?
I think positive, like I loved being a stripper.
Yeah.
So.
How old were you when you saw this movie?
Actually, funny, okay, so there's two movies that turned me. So there was that one,
Yeah.
and I reckon what, like I would have been like year 4.
Yeah, okay.
And then we were at a family barbecue, and you know when you just leave the kids to go like watch a movie in a room and the adults go and do whatever?
Here kids, watch Showgirls for a while.
Not much, so it was like the Gypsy Rose story.
Oh, okay.
And then that came on,
Yeah.
as in like she was a famous stripper, not,
okay.
not the girl in...
Right, okay, yeah. That was too recent. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm so young. And yeah, that came on, and all the kids kept playing, and I was like, this is the best.
That's amazing. So that's kind of like your origin story.
Yeah, that's my lore.
Ready or put it on? No, put it up there.
I saw them a couple of times.
Good morning. It is Monday morning. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember where I left off. Basically, that clip that you just saw. All right, let's go back to the music festival. Okay, so back in the day, I used to go to raves all the time. Loved a good rave. Was like, you know, I can't even remember. I was like 21 or something like that. There was like a period where we were just like, so as I said, I was a bit like nervous about going. Had a really nice time at the time, you know, bumped into heaps of people that I knew, which was really lovely. Just catching up with friends and that kind of thing, and had a bit of a dance, which was great. And I ended up, oh my god, okay, so where do I begin? Watched Pendulum, which was super fun. That was great. Anyway, once everything had, you know, finished, some of my friends ended up going home, and I ended up on a packed tram to the after party. And when I say packed, this is what happened. So I had a little backpack with me, and to get in on the tram, you were kind of like crushed amongst people to the point where I didn't notice. My bag just slipped right off my body, and the only reason I found it, I saw some people a bit further down like holding up this bag going, whose bag is it, like that kind of thing. And I was like, that's mine. Like, it had everything in there. It had like phone, bank cards, house keys. God. Anyway, I went to the after party for a bit, which was like, it was lovely. Like, it was like super nice to like just sit around with people and dance a little bit and stuff. Anyway, called it, took 20 minutes to get an Uber. Took 20 minutes. I had to end up going for comfort because I was like, I'm just not getting one. It was like 1:30 in the morning, which shut up. Like, I know that's early, okay? But for a 38-year-old. Anyway, by the time I got home, everything like that was like 2:30. Couldn't sleep properly. Just kept peeing, like felt a bit sick. I was like, why? Why did I do this? Why? Hi. And the thing that kept stressing me out was on the Sunday, we had a family Christmas lunch. Like, it's just starting to kick off, you know, your weekends are just, let's catch up before Christmas, like all of that kind of stuff. And I was like, I need to be there. Like, I can't call in sick for this one. And so that was stressing me out. I was like, go to bed, and then you can't sleep because you keep thinking about what you have to do. And it was down south, so I had to like So basically what I'm saying is Sunday, ended up driving south. We decided to stay at the beach house because it was just nicer and closer. It was just my write-off day, really. I'll tell you what I did. I went to Christmas lunch, had an amazing lunch, delicious. We got back, I went straight on that couch, even set a little alarm because I hate having a really decent 3-hour nap or something like that and not being able to sleep at night. Anyway, set an alarm. I was out cold on that couch. I was like, so anyway, yesterday was a lovely, relaxing day, and this morning I finally felt human again. I was like, there she is. So that clip that you just saw was like a little fast version of driving down the coast. Although it wasn't a sunny day, whenever it's sunny, the water reflects the sun so much nicer and stuff. I'll have to do it another time and film it properly. Anyway, today is Monday. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. Thank you for joining me. I am gonna have a nothing day, I reckon. Oh, actually, I might pack some books. I've got some boxes. Getting ready for the move slowly. Kami, I feel, always sits just outside of the frame. She's like, is that thing on? She's like, nah, I'm out. All right, see you next time. Bye.